Hi, I'm Doug here at Global West, and today I'm going to talk about 1963 through 82 Corvettes. Now, we've been making upper control arms for the Corvettes for several years. The part number is a CTA-31A, and we also make control arm shafts for the Corvette that are actually offset. So in the upper control arms, which we've always sold, the straight shaft is used in the CTA-31As. And then we make it offset, and the offset is for those guys that might have a alignment problem, frame problem, where they have too much negative camber or too much positive camber, depending on what their situation is with the frame. So we actually build offset control arm shafts that can go into the CTA-31A that allow you to either shift the ball joint outward to get more positive camber if you need it, or inboard for negative camber, like if you're doing autocross or something and you need more for whatever your setup is. So let me take a look and I'll show you the differences between the shafts, and then we'll bring you up to speed on the new part number that uses the offset shaft in the upper control arm. So you're going to be able to order that already pre-assembled, ready to go, where before a lot of guys would call in and say, I've got an alignment problem, what do I need to do? And we tell them this is what we have to do, and we'll put the offset shafts in them for them. But now we've just decided we're just going to have a separate part number for it, and so that way you can get it handled easily through us or through one of our dealers. So let me show you what the differences are. On a standard shaft in the CTA-31A, you can see this here, it's a 719 shaft. And let me show you something. This is where the bushing rides, right here. And if I lay a straight edge across there, where you'd be attaching it to your frame rail, you notice how close this is right here? Okay. If I was to put an offset shaft in and we do the same thing, look at the distance right here. That's the offset that allows you to either shift the ball joint inboard or outboard, depending on how you install it on the car. If this was the frame, and of course the frame horn is a little shorter than my ruler I have here, but if it was bolted on here and the ball joint is over here, like this would be on the passenger side, this would be pulling the arm or ball joint inboard, so you'd have more negative camber. Now if I flipped it over the other direction and bolted it on, and like I said, my ruler is too long for the application, it would be actually pushing it outboard. You can see here how we've got an offset here versus this here. So that's the big difference running offset shafts. It basically allows you to get more camber, plus or minus, whatever you need, and that also allows you to play with the caster a little bit as well, because you could use the offset shafts to adjust and get either more or less caster easily and still maintain your camber. It has a lot of benefits. The offset shaft, just so you know, is a part number 706, which is for the CTA-31A upper control arms. If you decide that, you know what, that's a really good idea, but I just want to order the shafts already installed in the control arm, there's a new part number now. It is a CTA-731. The 7 indicates the series of shafts that we make, and it indicates also the offsets required. So there you have it. You've got CTA-31As, which is the standard 63 through 82 Corvette upper arm, which we've made forever. And then we've got the new one here, which is a CTA-731. The only difference, it comes with offset shafts. Have any questions, please give us a call, and we can see if we can help you out.